Okay, YouTube. So I went for a drive today, and I took the bride out with me and told her we were going to the shops to pick up some stuff. I forgot to tell her. Well, I forgot to tell her the shops and what we were picking up. So this is what I've picked up today. In my little hoard. So let's get these out here. Let's have a quick look at what I've got. Alright, so starting with this little Villiers engine. It's a Villiers number 10, and the guy that I got it from doesn't know whether it runs. He picked it out of a rubbish skip. I've got a couple of these actually, and at this stage it looks pretty intact. Apart from the air filter that sits down here. Now they're a plastic air filter with a oil bath in the bottom of them, and that's quite common that they're made of plastic, and it's quite common that they get broken and lost. The other one I've got, the 12, the Villiers 12, has a fuel bowl down here. This one doesn't have a fuel bowl, but what I really like about these engines is the really cool retro style fuel tank, because these tanks really do lend themselves to be able to be used for all sorts of different applications and different little projects. Now this one here, this Briggs engine, this is a 5 horsepower Briggs engine. Can't see any markings on it yet, but to be honest I haven't really gone over it closely. This one starts, the guy started it up. He threw some fuel down into it, actually into the spark plug, gave it a couple of pulls, and it nearly started smashing concrete up. It was running that well. So this is a runner. This one's a runner. Now this one over here, the big 8 horsepower engine, again I don't have any other information on it as yet. There's no, I can't, here we go. I'll have a look at those numbers and see what I can find out. Not sure where the numbers are on this one, but this one's missing the air filter. Comes up and it's got quite a proud, as you know, big proud top on it. But I reckon I've got a spare one of these somewhere. He couldn't tell me if it starts or not, and he reckons this is a 2 to 1 reduction gearbox. I don't know anything about reduction gearboxes at all. Don't know whether that's a good thing, a bad thing, or what. But anyway, they're the toys. This one here cost, okay, start the other way around. This was advertised for $100, and I was hoping to beat him up a little bit and get the price down. But when I saw it and I met the guy, he looked like somebody that's going to come in quite handy and be a good friend. So I gave him the $100, although I didn't hear it start. I did pull the cord, and it moved quite freely. So that one there's $100. This one was running. He got running for me. This here was $50. And this little Villiers, which I'm quite pleased to have gotten hold of, and I've had good success with these Villiers engines. All I had left in my pocket after he told me the story about getting it from the dumpster was $35, so I ended up giving him 35 bucks for this one. So $185 for the 3. Not sure whether that's a good deal or not, but I guess we'll see. So I'm going to have a bit of a look on these now and see if I can find some serial numbers to get some model numbers and stuff, and I'll come back to you and tell you what I found out. So this engine here is one that I picked up the other day as a non-starter. There's a video on that pick as well that I'll put up. So I've taken the head off. I cleaned the head down, checked the timing. Got to put all the shroud back on, so we've got it hooked up to the temporary fuel line, and we'll see if it starts. See how we go. Well, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Pretty good. Yep, very happy.